We are live. We are waiting. Well, somebody's here. Let me know who you are as you show up. We are getting ready to pass the peace, and I'm looking forward to having this time with everybody. I'm going to spend a couple minutes just giving people time to show up, allowing folks to have an overview of kind of where I'm coming from, and just enjoying this time. I'm glad to be with you, for sure. Would love to see your faces and know your names. I think what I might do is just give you a little background on this. Hopefully, some of you are new. I'm sure a lot of you have been practicing this as a part of your regular thing, but I look around our world, even pre-COVID-19, and I see so much anxiety. We are just steeped in it. Hey, Joe. And that is a virus. That virus is the anxiety, the fear, the depression, the loneliness that we keep hearing about. And passing the peace is a way that we are offering as Life Model Works to combat that, because God's peace is way stronger than any contagion that the world generates. So we're going to change the atmosphere today, and I hope you're excited. Tanya, welcome. She's in Minnesota. Love that. I love how we do this because it really just centers us back on presence, on God's presence, and on our presence in the lives of the people that we love and care about. Obviously, we're all hearing how many more people that we may not even have a relationship with, we are probably going to have an opportunity to extend God's peace to. So this is a valuable time. Even for those who don't know God, they recognize deep in them a faithful presence. And so I'm excited for you guys to all get to share that with one another. And I'm thankful that you're sharing it with me today. Hello, Sue from Nebraska. No, Northeast Kingsport, Tennessee. Sorry. I'm in Colorado, if you don't know me. And Colorado is beautiful spring today. So I look outside and I think, fear? What is there to fear? We are really wanting to increase our capacity to connect, and I know that's why you're practicing this. I'm grateful for that. I want to be able to be better at that for you, with others, because when people are alone, that's when trauma happens. That's when our brain gets in that spin cycle. And the exercise of passing the peace helps stop that spin cycle with just a quick 3-step process. How many of you guys have been practicing this regularly, most days with this Life Model broadcast? I'm just curious. See if I can get you responding. Right, no takers on that. So I'm excited today for us to settle down and get our hearts and souls and minds before God, to be able to reverse this trend, as I said, to stop that spin cycle. I was raised in a suck it up buttercup kind of atmosphere. We just press on and get through, and we need to give these parts of ourselves a chance to settle down, and to process all the way through our body. Not This is not a season where we can strategize our way out, uh, buckle down, white knuckle it. It is time to just allow ourselves to slow and to connect with the God who loves us and wants to be present. It feels to me kind of like some days that gravity doesn't really apply, and this is a way, I believe, to anchor us back, um, to where we need to be. So I think we've got a few more people here. Let's see, Terry. Hi, Terry. And Dietrich. Good to have you guys. I think we've gone long enough. Let's just get started. If you would just join me with a few deep breaths, just in through the nose and out through the mouth. As you breathe in, just hold it a couple of seconds at the top. And then breathe out as long as you can. I want you to keep doing that until you really feel yourself relax. Pay special attention to how you feel right now. Is there tension in your body? Is there pain anywhere? Or do you have a sense of rest? What is your mood that you came in with? And can you set that aside? Let us hold that with you. We have a lot to be grateful for. I think I can look around at the truth and the beauty and the goodness that I see, and so easily find something that I appreciate. So this is a time for holy noticing. Be specific. Find something, whether it's a memory or a person, a pet, or a place that you are deeply grateful for. As you consider that thing, that person, that place, that pet, that special time, see it in all its dimensions. What color jumps out at you about that thing? What sound is a part of that place or texture? Feel this in your body. This gratitude is where we anchor ourselves. So as we move on to the step of peace, I want you to remember that if you lose a sense of shalom, of the whole restful peace of God at any point in time, just go back to this gratitude of yours. Hold it again. Breathe deeply. And you can rejoin the peace at any time. Peace reminds us that we are not alone. Doing this together with one another, we're companioned. And Emmanuel is always with us. He is our faithful God. So as we ask God these next questions, let's not overthink it. Let's just receive and delight in his company as he delights in ours. And just ask, again with eyes closed, where is God with me right now? What does he want me to know about my gratitude that would deepen this sense of peace? Remember, if you lose your sense of peace, just let it go. Go back to gratitude. Rejoin us when you can. God, what is your perspective in this moment? Because peace is a presence. Do you have the sense that peace likes to be with you? There's a restful sense that we are glad to be together when we're in peace. So I want you to make note of any changes that you might feel in your body that are different than where you began. Feel in your emotions, your perspective. Okay, one more deep breath. And you can open your eyes. So this deep sense of connection within is where we want to be. We want to be connected with God, because who we love most affects how we behave. Out of peace, we're going to go about our days. So I would love to hear now, in our final step of sharing, a little of your story. Dallas Willard says that when we will the good of another, we're blessing them, and your stories bless me. So as a matter of sharing, we are willing the good of one another. I hope you guys will tell me where this may have taken you today. I'm also seeing a few of you saying that there was an interruption in your video, so I'm sorry for that. I'm not sure if that's the load that Facebook is carrying or not, but hopefully that improved for you. So I want to hear from you. Do you feel differently than when you began? And where did God meet you? Can't tell if these yeses are you experienced a shift in your feelings or if you are having problems with video. Hopefully it's the former. Hello, Jacqueline Gonzalez and Jennifer Clark, Carly Youngblood. So the change that we experience, that is when things get contagious. Our brain needs to hear ourselves talk, to speak good over our own lives, to remind ourselves. And when we share, it amplifies in the brain of another person. It encourages them, gives them an opportunity to resonate, to think of things that might be similar in their own lives that are an encouragement. So take advantage of this time to share for yourself and for others. This is a powerful step. This isn't just a throwaway. Thanks for the hearts. Okay, well, we've got a quiet group today. I did promise if you joined me that I asked you to bring your crayons. So here are your crayons. Here are my crayons. I want to give you a couple tips to help you jumpstart this process. Since the steps are to get quiet, start with gratitude, move into peace, and then absolutely to share, to bless and will the good of another. Following those 3 steps, sometimes it's just hard to get focused. And so I like, on hard days, which some days are just harder than others, we all know, to grab my crayons and to reach into the box, not looking, and to pull out one. And I just pulled out, see if I can read it. Oh, they no longer, oh, there we go. Robin's Egg Blue. Robin's Egg Blue today is going to be my inspiration. I'm going to pay attention to where Robin's Egg Blue shows up in something that I can appreciate or be grateful for. The truth, the beauty, the goodness of Robin's Egg Blue. It's amazing. It's like when you buy a red car of a certain model and then you keep seeing red cars of the same model and you never had noticed them before. That's what this does for you. So there's one way to jumpstart this process. Another thought is make your own playlist that calls for gratitude, then peace, and then community of believers. If you have not heard this song called The Blessing by Carrie Job, what's the guy's name? Let me see if I have it. Oh, yeah, Cody Carnes. That song I am using as a proclamation, as worship, as glory to God, and speaking it over my family every day. That is a great way to open your spirit to peace. So there's another tip for you. You can also color with your crayons, but if you don't want to do that, you find your way to connect and be grateful. Get outside, take deep breaths, and may the peace of Christ be big in you today. Pass it on. Love you all. Hope you'll be back. Sorry for the technical problems. Bye.